Alright, this is Chris. Won the die roll. I am going to go first. This hand's fine. A little awkward on the mana, but I think I can manage. We're going to lead off the Polluted Mire, and this will make sure that we have at least one untapped land. This makes me think that it is Hexproof. Let's go ahead and duress him and find out. I think it is. It's either Hexproof or Slivers. It is Hexproof, with an interesting choice of cards here. Can't say I fault him there. It's a nifty little card. On the trend of awkward mana, I'm going to play the tapped land again. This allows me to play either Chittering Rats or Crypt Rats next turn. It's probably Crypt Rats, just to make sure that I can beat the first enchantment he tries to play. I can sort of get ahead of him with the Chittering Rats, but I don't think I really need to get ahead of him. Hexproof will have a really rough time with this deck in particular, with mono black control. Because of all the sacrifice effects, and then Crypt Rats, and then my version's running Pestilence instead of a Crypt Rat, so. And Pestilence will be even worse for him to deal with. Ooh. Hyena Umbra is nice. That means I'm going to have to use my Crypt Rats twice, which actually won't be a big problem. Now, instead of what this means is a nifty little Crypt Rat trick. I'm glad I get to show it on video, too. It's pretty nice that I get to do that. So, I'm going to maintain priority, which means I'm going to hold control, tap the Crypt Rats once. Okay. And then do it again. Still maintaining priority, and do it for 2. And this means I get to get rid of the Hyena Umbra and the actual Bogle himself. So he's got another Bogle for us, which is not a big deal, but I am going to, I think, Sign in Blood here, digging for a Verdict. Didn't get a Verdict, but I did get a Witches. So I'm going to probably just play Chittering Rats here. Yeah. Unfortunately, these Victim of Nights are not really doing a whole lot for me in this matchup, but I'll side them out if I can. Armadillo Cloak, okay. Pretty... I mean, I'm not really punished yet, but if he lands another enchantment on it, then I'll be in deep trouble. Alrighty, let's cycle this Baron more. Dig for something. Nothing. So let's play Witches. Hopefully he doesn't have any other enchantments. I can just double block the Bogle, which means he won't attack with it, of course, but I can hope. What is that? Can't be blocked except by creatures with flying. Alright, well, he's got the Voltron, so I really just need a Verdict. Like, the next draw step has to be a Verdict, or else I lose. And it wasn't, so I lost. Maybe should have waited on the activation there. I think all we can really bring in is Pestilence and some Wrench Mines. The targeted removal pretty much just needs to get out of there. So Victim of Nights, get out. Dead Weights also get out. Probably sub Dead Weight for a Spell Bomb just to cycle through my deck faster. Let's try that. Unfortunately, this deck is really light on verdict effects. You know, it's got the 4 main deck, but bah. All right, do you still want to play first? Ugh, this hand is clearly a mulligan. All right, well, this hand's better. Much better. No. So there's a debate now whether I wrench mind or not. I'm not sure, but I think I just wait on the wrench mind. Yeah, now that I've got 2 verdicts, I'm definitely just waiting on the wrench mind. Ooh, safe hold elite. Alrighty. Very much sucks that I'm missing land drops. Let's see here. Do I want to get rid of the Rancor? I think I do. I could have cracked the spell bomb there to prevent persist, but I don't think it was worth it right there. Not in any rush yet to do much. Alright, let's duress him, see what he's got in his hand. Cloak, Snake Umbra, Treetop Bracers. I think I just want to take the Umbra. I would like to hit a land now, though. That would be excellent. Okay, no land again. Okay, well, this is starting to get a little annoying. I should not lose to the Hexproof match. But I will if I can't hit any lands. Rancor. Well, I know what the other 3 cards in his hand, and I won't get punished for verdicting again here. Jeez. I just wrench mind him now. I just crack the spell bomb now. Try and hit this freaking land. Oh, thank God. So, hopefully, he does not just hit a creature here and hits a creature and then cloaks it up or whatever, then I'll be in very dire straits. Okay, no creature. That's good. Thank God. So now I can start chittering ratting him to death. We'll do 2 chittering rats in a row. Should set him back quite a bit. Give me some more time to draw into more verdicts or pestilence or crypt rats. Or just continue to hit land drops, thank God. So I think I'm going to Chittering Rat and Wrench Mind him. Be interesting to see if he discarded properly. If he discarded properly, then he kept the cloak in his hand. Or he put the cloak on top of his library. He did. Okay. So we know last card is a cloak. I'm just going to do a Rager here. And cycle the Baron more. Alright, so if he doesn't draw another... if he doesn't draw a creature this turn, he's just dead next turn. So I'll play another Chittering Rats and set him back again. Alright, yep, he's dead. Or I could just play Grey Merchant, you know, like I really should. Okay. And then Grey Merchant for lethal. Alrighty. So, after missing a ton of lane drops there, I managed to pull through. Do I want to change anything? I don't think I do. I think that worked fine. Even though I know that he's safe hold elites now, I don't think that my plan really changes. I guess maybe I could do Spinning Darknesses instead of like Unearths. Actually, I can do Oubliettes just to get rid of... Yeah, let's do that. Take out some Unearths and take out... Oh, man. Well, screwed up, but that's okay. It worked out for me before. Okay, no mulligan. He mulled to 6. That's good news for me. And mulling to 5 for him is also good news for me. So I can duress away a key enchantment and feel good. So duress this thing. Obviously getting rid of the cloak. Next turn we'll play witches, hopefully hit a land drop after that, and go from there. Alright, Pestilence is a very good draw there. Now I just need to hit land, basically, and hopefully he doesn't hit a big enchantment. Okay. So I think I want to make sure that I hit the Pestilence next turn. I'm gonna play this Baron more. That means I missed my Phyrexian Rager drop, but it's okay. I want to make sure that I have Pestilence online as soon as possible. Pestilence with a Witches down means I just win. So, Pestilence. And he has basically one turn to really answer this. Well, that's an answer. Alright, so I'm going to sign in blood here, looking for a verdict. Didn't get a verdict. Get some very interesting stuff, though. So I'm going to hope that he doesn't play another enchantment, and then I'm going to Pestilence for 3 at the end of his turn. This will mean my Pestilence will survive through to my next turn where I can play creatures and live. Darn, he's going to make me sacrifice my Pestilence. Well. It is what it is. We're going to let the Undying resolve. Alrighty. That's unfortunate, but I do have a grip full of cards now that I can abuse. And let's go ahead and do the Witches and a Phyrexian Rager. And heck, I even get to cycle a Baron more. Sweet. Alright. So hopefully I can just Grey Merchant him to death. I don't know what else is in his hand, but if it's not creature plus something, he's in real trouble. Alrighty. That's sort of something. Ooh. So we have a Vigilance Flying Dude. Alrighty. So Rager away. He did not chump. Good for him. Alright, so let's see if I Merchant, that hits him for 5. If I Merchant again the next turn, that hits him for 7. Alright, so if I Merchant here, he gets hit for 5 down to 10, my Witches hit him down to 9. He attacks me, doesn't matter. I attack back. He doesn't block. I think I'm just going to go for the Merchant here and hope that he doesn't hit another enchantment, I guess. This also gives me a buffer in case he does, and more time to draw removal. I just need it to not be a life gain enchantment. Okay. Even Rancor is acceptable. So let's ping him with a Witch. Alright, well, Pestilence is certainly just clutch here. Do I do that? If I Merchant hit him for 7, I think. Yeah, if I Merchant hit him for 7, he's just dead on attack anyway. So let's just do that. Yep. Alright.